Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. When I last left you guys, we were in the middle of Chapter 22, The Living Legend, and we're going to pick that up today and hopefully get it finished up. We were training up Heath here over in the corner, and he's still there. We still have to deal with this boss, of course. I need to steal that ring before we do anything else, so let's send our resident thief in to do that. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is just do it all right now, rather than worry about having to do it more than one turn. Get a good dancer level up. That's a nice dancer level up, actually. We're gonna swipe this ring. And then we could just walk in and take care of this boss now, but I think what I'm gonna do is try to kill him with Dart, because I think that's the best move. Got an enemy wyvern closing in. I gotta take care of him somehow. I think Lucius is the best way to go there. Let's see here. We definitely want to bring in Raven just in case we need help taking care of this guy, so... Raven is obviously the best choice for that. And Heath's gonna get picked at by a couple of people. I don't think that Archer is gonna be a problem at... No, not so much. So we'll just... Oh, Jesus, you can't one-shot that mage. That's upsetting. Well, in that case, why don't we just park on these bones with the spear. Let him come to me. Get my healer back down here. Anybody in need of healing? I guess Florina could use some. Alright, so there's still a few things to pick up in the desert, but we've got plenty of time. And of course, the boss is going to try to hit leg ult and succeed on 31%. That's cool, I guess. Not really my idea of cool, but thankfully Lucius dodges this wyvern, but easily dispatches him in return, I imagine. Wyvern's not being all that great against... Well, it's not that they can't kill magic units, but if they don't land their hit and get a single shot off, then they're going to be in a big way. For example, Heath here is going to one-shot this mage because he couldn't kill him in one hit. Heath, however, is in dire need of some healing. Fortunately, he has an elixir that will fully heal him. Just in time, too, for these shamans to show up. So, why don't we get him somewhere where he won't get picked off. Actually, I could put him on the bones here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put him on the bones, and we'll have him heal up. The archer and the shaman together can't even kill him in one round, so he should be okay. And now that we've got the guiding ring off of the boss, we can move in for the kill. Let's see if Raven can... Oh, Raven can do a tiny bit of damage to this guy. It should allow Dart to finish him off. Let's try it out. Or Raven could just miss. At least he won't crit or anything. Is anybody else in range to even hurt that guy? Lucius could, but he would take a fair bit of damage in the process. We'll get Dart closer. How much damage does Dart need to do to kill this guy at any rate? Oh, he does 20 if he lands a hit, so we need to do 9 more damage to this boss. I think Lucius is in a prime position to do that. Exactly 9 with the lightning, and even if he crits, it won't kill him. There we go. Now we just gotta hope that Dart lands his hit. Whatever. He's got pretty good stats everywhere else. I think he'll be okay. Alright, Dart, do it up. Actually, can I get Rebecca close in to get the support bonus? Does that help? Yes, it will. A little bit. You'll see he does 1 extra damage for having Rebecca nearby, and also has a slightly higher chance to hit. So that's the support bonus in action. So let's see if we can land this hit. Bam! You got hit, but it feels good. Well, how does it feel to be dead? Does that feel good too? And Dart is going to max out at level 20 and grab defense of all things. Alright, well. I was hoping for a little more skill, but man, his skill is really bad. I might need to give him a secret book. We're going to bring Legalt further in to grab some more treasure from the bones, hopefully. I don't think he's in danger of getting killed by that bandit. No, not with 8 defense. Because he'll only do 10 to me if he hits. And with the hammer, that's that's not likely. In fact, I would argue that's borderline impossible. Considering that thing has a hit rate of, what, 63? Yeah, yeah, it's not happening. He'll have a 3% chance to hit me. Granted, if that does land, he won't die, but I'll be very upset because, like, really? 3%? I have seen it happen before, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Alright, nobody's really in need of healing except Legalt, but we'll get someone to him pretty quick. And Heath's doing alright on his own. We still have plenty of treasure to try to grab, but one thing at a time. It's one of the 2 bosses down at any rate. Legalt will do pretty good damage to this guy. In fact, why don't we get Dart next to Legalt and grab that Ocean Seal so we can promote him? Heath laughs at your attempts to try to take him down. Oh, geez, and he crits in retaliation. Would have been nice if he'd done that the first throw instead of the second one, but I digress. That spear is incredibly valuable for him to have this early on. It's a shame that it only has 15 uses. I might... Oh, jeez, another crit. There is a method by which you can repair weapons that we will have access to in a few more chapters. Oh, jeez, really? Just HP? However, it is very limited in usage, but using it on something like this spear is one of the best things to use it on because that spear is just so darn good. Does he one-shot all these? He does. Okay, that's good. In fact, why don't I take out a couple of them, or at least one of them. He doesn't need the spear. Why don't we just use the regular lance, or even a killer lance? Would that do it? Killer lance would do it, yeah. We can save the spear a little more. Thankfully, Heath is incredibly strong. We're going to put Legalt right here and grab some treasure out of the bones. We get an Eclipse Tome. Eclipse Tomes are dark magic. You can see they have the range 3 to 10, like that bolting spell did that we encountered before. Well, we never got to have it used on us or anything, but you'll see, however, it does not have a might, because when it hits, it just reduces the enemy's HP by half instead of doing a set amount of damage. You might be thinking, that sounds pretty great, except it's not. It's terrible. In fact, this tome is incapable of killing anybody unless they have 1 hit point left. And you'll see the hit rate is abysmal at 30%. That is the worst hit rate in this game. And it weighs 12, so it's largely useless. And only 1 character can use it anyway. And I'm not using him, so again, this is just completely pointless. I'll be selling it for cash. Let's have some... Oh, geez, I could have grabbed that Ocean Seal from Legalt before he moved, I guess. Let's take out this Brigand with... We'll have Urk do it. He deserves a kill. Maybe he'll get some magic on his level up, and I don't have to worry about using him over Pen. Or vice versa, I should say. Come on, Urk, you can do it. Hey, he got magic. Wow, that's not bad. Defense, resistance, skill. A little more speeding, he'll be fine. And magic, obviously. Okay, well, we can get Dart. Actually, no, we can't get him not next to Legalt this turn, but pretty close. I think we should send Florina out to deal with these shamans, since she is uniquely equipped to do so. We don't really need Raven anymore, although I wouldn't mind having him around to help kill Paul, because that killer axe is going to be a problem. We'll get Rebecca next to her 2 friends. I'd like her to build support with both of them if we can help it. Ellawood's just going to guard the caravan. I don't think any reinforcements show up on this map. At least not besides the ones that are in the sand on the left there. Like, I don't think anybody pops up next to the caravan to attack it. But just in case, we'll leave Ellawood around. You never know when that might be useful. Florina will get some experience from killing those guys. She level up from one more kill? Yeah, she certainly will. In fact, would I prefer to have Heath do it? What level is he at? He's at 13 already. I'll let him take the kill. Yeah, we're good. I need Heath. I want Heath to get as much levels up as I can this round. He's going to be very important in the next chapter, assuming I unlock the side quest. Which, again, I don't see any reason to believe that I wouldn't. Man, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, a few levels and Heath turns out pretty solid already. All that remains is the boss for the time being. We're going to have Legault grab another treasure. Actually, is it to the north or is... Whoops. Excuse me. I don't remember if it's this way up here or if it's down this way. I think it's down this way. Let's do that. There we go. We get Phila's Might. I'll show you what that does. Phila's Might is another ring for Ninian to use in addition to the Ninnis' Grace. This one is the one that increases attack power for a turn, and it increases it by 10. That's kind of a lot. This is really great for taking down bosses. If you've got a really tough unit that can maybe hit them twice, give them 10 extra damage. That's 20 overall, and that can easily dispatch with a tough boss or just a really hardy enemy for some reason. Oh, is Florina at full health? Yeah, I guess she is. Okay, so while I'm scrounging for the rest of these treasure, I'm gonna build as many support conversations as I can. And once again, I neglected to grab that stupid ocean seal from Legault. That's alright, we don't need to promote Dart during the chapter. We can wait until between chapters, although I'd rather do it now if I can. We're gonna send Florina down here to see if she can find the treasure. There's one right here on the end of this ridge. I'm gonna see if I can't track it down. Alright, let's see if anybody else shows up. So far, it doesn't look that way. I saw that there was a support conversation. Looks like Rebecca and Dart can level up to rank B. Erp. Ooh. So Rebecca likes to make food, I guess. Let's see here. Heath could use some healing, I imagine. And we're gonna have Legault see if he can't go grab that other treasure down here. If he doesn't find it, or if he does find it, we'll have Florina ferry him up toward back up here to get the other two treasures that are in that area. Get some XP for Ninian real quick. I'm sorry this is taking a little long. Like I said, I want to make sure I grab all the treasures, so apologize if these next couple of turns are a little boring. I think you guys will be able to handle it. Who is Heath supposed to support with? I don't remember. If I'm being completely honest, I don't remember. He doesn't have that many support conversations either. I think he's supposed to support with Legault, believe it or not. We'll leave him around together for a little bit and see if that makes a difference. Alright, Legault, grab some treasure, would ya? Yes, the body ring. This is a great one. This is not a guiding ring nor a Ninian ring. This is a stat increasing item. This increases Constitution by 2 points. This is invaluable. So anybody who has a hard time landing double hits because they're too small, the body ring will increase their con by 2, making them able to use things more effectively. Great candidates for this. You would think Florina would be, but sadly that's not the case. She's already plenty fast enough, and a con of 4 really isn't going to be helped by adding 2 more. Heath's a good candidate for it. Dart is also a good candidate for it, and so is Raven. In fact, Raven, already promoted, only has 9 con, and he uses axes. Those are going to slow him down a good bit, so Raven's a very good candidate for it. And as is Ellawood, because he's only at a con of 7. I think he'll go up to 8, maybe 9 on promotion, but his weapon that he gets later on weighs a ton, and it'll really slow him down, and his speed cap isn't very high to begin with, so we're going to hang on to it and see who really needs it more, I suppose. Paul's right inside the threat range there. It looks like Rebecca and Raven can finally support one another. Apparently Rebecca just likes hanging out with scary-looking dudes. Ragtag bunch. Oh boy. Alright. Let's park them two together again. Okay, so who... Oh, that's right, we need to go and grab some more treasure. So we're going to pick up Legault here. Bring him all the way up yonder. And we'll have Heath take him and drop him on the other side. Oh, look at that. Heath finds the hero crest. You already know what that does. We got another one, which is makes up for the one that I guess that I forgot to grab from a couple chapters ago, but that's alright. Alright, and now I think we can finish off the mission this round. As soon as I grab the last treasure, which is right here, we get the Light Brand. And this one is a good one. This is one of the few swords in the game capable of inflicting damage from one range away. And by that I mean 2 range away. So you'll see here, it's a 9 might sword, it weighs 9, but it has range 1 to 2. And the way that it attacks at distance is by shooting light magic at people. In fact, it uses the lightning spell that basically that Lucius has been slinging around this whole time. It says suffuse with light magic. That's an interesting description. The way this works, however, is if you fight with it in melee, it will still have the might of 9. It'll still use your strength. However, it will target the enemy's resistance instead of the enemy's defense, which is very nice. And also, when attacking at range, however, your strength is cut in half when attacking at range, so it's got might 9 still, but it's only half your strength, and it will just fire a lightning spell and do damage against resistance as well. So it's quite handy for that. It's a little strange, but it's very handy, and that will be a good weapon to have for someone who's locked to swords. So for example, Ellawood or Lynn, or if we had one of the sword masters, we could use it for them. But really, I don't think anybody's in dire need of it at the moment, so I should probably be able to get Dart over there to grab that Ocean Seal. And that will definitely allow me to help beat that boss. So we're going to promote Dart. Here we go. Dart goes from a pirate into a berserker, much like Hawkeye that you've seen, and also like his Captain Fargus. Berserkers are amazing. As you can see, that axe is humongous. He only gets 1 skill. Like I said, he might still give him a secret book. But you'll see his strength now can cap all the way up to 30, and he will hit that cap very easily. His speed is also pretty darn great at 16. His defense is not shabby either. Definitely needs some skill help, though. So we're going to give him a secret book, I think. And his con's up to 13 now. So we can use any of these things without speed loss. And the cool thing about Berserkers is they have a innate plus 15% critical hit percentage. In fact, I might be more than that. It might be like 25. His skill's only 10, so he gets 5 innately. Yeah, he's at 30 crit with 10 skills. So it's a plus 25% crit bonus as a Berserker. Or he's getting that from being next to Rebecca. Actually, that's probably what it is. Why don't we move her out of the way and see what changes? That's better. Yeah, it's plus 15% as a Berserker. And the same thing applies to Swordmasters, promoted Myrmidons. They also get that plus 15% bonus crit. So if you have Dart and Rebecca nearby, and Dart has a killer axe, he's got about a 70 or 80% critical chance. It's absolutely nuts. And we'll be making use of that as much as we can. Paul is going to be a problem. I don't want him shredding any of my units immediately. And I kind of wish I had a bigger sword right now. But I suppose we'll have to deal with one thing at a time. Next turn, we're going to send in Dart and Raven. If the two of them together can't take him down, then we got a big problem. But we have all the hidden items, so that's the important thing. I wonder if Rebecca can land a kill here. Let's send up Raven. He's not likely to get hit by that. I'll be very sad if he does. Yep, so that's a miss for him. Oh, and Raven's going to take the kill for himself. That's alright, I guess. I guess Paul and Jasmine were brothers. Whatever. Still creepy. And he'll already get another level up as a level 1 promoted unit. So we go to level 2 Raven, who is still amazing, as you can see. Capping out, or not capping out, but hitting really high defense numbers, which I'm okay with. And here we meet Lord Pent. It would have been lopsided because Pent would have wrecked everything by himself. We can't have that. Living legend. That's well said. Did you find it? That I did. I wonder what it is he's talking about. Desert Knights are treacherous, huh? Except side quest. Yay, we got it. Perfect. I was expecting we would, but you never know sometimes. That one's a little tricky to get if you're not careful. What? Kya! What in blazes? Alright, so we unlocked the side quest, and I'll have to show you the side quest next time. It's really fun, though, I promise. You'll love it. So, apologies for the slightly shorter episode. We got through that a little quicker than I expected to, but next one will be fun, I promise. It'll be a blast. So, I will show you the side quest in the next episode. So, for now, we're going to call it here. Thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, enjoy the rest of your evening. This has been Seraphin. Good night.